Someone has been spotted wearing a Legion jersey around Montreal in the last couple of weeks, and we all thought it was a poser, someone who bought one online. But our team of investigators find out that it's actually Alex Cowan from Legion of Los Angeles. And we're going out for a ride today. You're excited, Tristan?
I'm really excited, but it's gonna hurt. I know it's gonna hurt.
Hi everyone, I am with Alec. What are we doing in Montreal?
I don't know, man. You know, the world's so weird right now, but with kind of gambling with like the US visa and stuff like that, only have 6 months a year right now with no visa to spend in the States. Just in case, like a plan C, I thought I'd come here for like a month and just kind of bank another month in Canada.
And why Montreal?
Well, my little brother lives just over in Milan there.
And for those who doesn't know you, what's your background in racing? You've raced for the national team for a long time.
Yeah.
Now in Legion, but what was before Legion?
So before Legion was Floyd Cycling, and then I raced with Silver for 3 years. Before that, yeah, national team and BMX and mountain bike, and then got on the junior worlds team for track cycling.
I love track.
Yeah.
Track is my favorite.
It's so good, dude. After a while, after I started doing a lot of track though, kind of got just like bored of being in like one place all day.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of want, and then when we go do road rides to train for it, I was just like way more into that, you know?
Got it.
So then started racing on the road, started having a little bit of success there, and I was just like, yeah, this
is your thing?
Yeah, this is my thing, you know?
And speaking of racing, what's your type of rider? You're a sprinter, climber, all-arounder?
I'd say kind of all-rounder. I like a small bunch for a sprint, kind of like a hard, long day.
Okay.
A lot of climbs, you know? But like not too much climb, so where like it's just like a GC guy, you know?
Okay, got it.
Also time trial, you know?
How's it like to be in the coolest professional team in the world right now?
Well, it's pretty awesome.
All right, Alex, so a lot of people always ask me, they want to see the bikes, they want to see what components you have on there. Yeah. So why don't you just give us a little rundown of your bike?
All right, dude, we'll start top to bottom, I guess. So we got the aero bars, S-Works aero bars, the SRAM 12 speed, you know. This is the really special part about this bike is that Specialized custom painted these for us for Legion.
Yeah.
So amazing. Justin he designed the kind of graphic along with Specialized. And so it's like, it's not just a sticker, it's actually paint. So you have like down the side, you have Legion painted here. It's all graph. And then on the top here, you have like a little, how the strengths to dream big. It's a Nipsey Hussle line, lyric. And then kind of, yeah, going down, I got the power saddle. That's kind of my go-to. SIS, those are the boys.
It's nutrition?
Yeah, nutrition. It's from England. Such great stuff, honestly.
Cool, I never tried.
Yeah, it's like what Ineos and all those guys use as well, so it's super solid. I mean, it looks a little crazy, but it's honestly such a great bike. I love this. I love the wireless shifting. So good, and the hydro brakes, like, best thing, you know?
What did you have before this bike, and how does this one compare to your other one?
Yeah, so before this bike, I had a Specialized Les from last year, when it was just the team we were on. And it was like, I mean, it was fine, you know, like I don't want to hate on them at all because they're great bikes, almost super similar geometry. This is carbon instead of aluminum, which is massive. And also it's the new SL7. Yeah. So just like the nice, like you kind of have a piece of that Venge, but then you kind of have the Tarmac as well. So it's just like great balance. And I mean, this bike, like you cannot get better than this, you know?
Well, okay, that's an amazing, great tour of your bike. So now we're gonna go to Poly. We're gonna do a recon lap. Yeah, you've been there. We're gonna do a recon together. And the next lap, we want to give you a lead out there and try to see if you could go for a top 10 or a KOM if you're down.
I'm down. I'm now getting a little forced into this, but it's okay.
Perfect. Just because people want to see like how strong you are, so let's just see if we can get that top 10.
I'm so down.
Tristan will and I will give you that lead out. I'm not gonna give you a lead out here because I don't want you to steal my top 3, but we're gonna get that on Poly for sure.
Let's do it, dude. It'll be super fun.
All right, let's go down. Alright, so we're now on Poly. Alec, this is a quick recon lap. I know you've been there, but next lap, we're gonna go a bit harder.
Perfect, dude. It'll be fun, man. I have funny stories on this climb.
Yeah, I want to know about, have you ever rode it on the World Tour?
Yeah, I did. I did do this on the World Tour, and right at the top, I stopped. We were working for Antoine Duchesne.
Yeah.
He stopped for a pee at the top, right? I was like, you know what, I'll stop with him too. You know, I'm working for him, right? But he ends up peeing like 30 seconds quicker than me, and he leaves me. And so I'm just next for like the next half lap, I'm just chasing on by myself. So every time I ride Polytechnique, I see the little spot where I stopped.
So we are exactly where Antoine Duchesne stopped for peeing?
Yeah, dude, right here, man. Every time I do a loop of this, I know exactly where I got dropped by everyone, by myself, right here.
Every Montrealers that, you know, bring your cyclist friend here, you give them a tour of the city. Remember this spot, this is now a landmark. This is where Antoine Duchesne peed and got Alec dropped.
Nice shot. This climb is where I've done my Everest. Wow. Let's do one loop. What's your first thought on it?
Why would you do this to yourself? Are your knees okay?
Yeah, well, I put like a really good low ratio. That was fine.
No, yeah. I respect anyone who decides to do that. It's just a mental thing, dude. It's tough to do. On a steep hill too, and it's like, it's not the first half, it's the last half.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Boom.
That was a sick little climb. I can understand why you did it though. Super safe descent. No big holes in the road.
How's it like to be in the coolest professional team in the world right now?
Well, it's pretty awesome. I feel like fortunate to be like the only Canadian on the team.
Exactly, that's true.
You know, like we're really trying to kind of like try to find acceptance for all, and it's not just about the racing too, it's just about gathering people to ride bikes, you know?
Yes, I love the spirit of the whole team. Justin is doing an incredible job.
Yeah, totally.
I've met him once. I got a fanboy photo with him.
Oh, sick.
In Arizona. I went to a stage race, Valley of the Sun.
Yeah, classic
2 years
race,
ago.
Yeah.
And I got my photo with Justin just when I started cycling.
Yeah, dude.
And I would love to meet him, ride with him one day. That would be awesome.
Yeah, for sure you will. And like that's the cool thing is like Justin and Corey are both just like inspirations for all, you know?
Yeah.
You see what they're doing. They have a bit of swag too, you know? It's like, so I'm stoked to be on it. I feel like super proud to be a part of this team. Just like what it comes with as well, you know?
That's awesome. The Zwift released a brand new video about this week for you guys. And someone mentioned, how do you get such a nice flow? Pretty sure I'm gonna make this.
One thing on your bucket list that you want to do?
Actually, complete that today is drive a Lambo.
Drive a Lambo, man. Give me some Legion making dreams come true.
Making history.
Are y'all ready? Get the This is the team card for 2021, 2022.
You know,
is there a lot of work behind that?
No, it was kind of like an accident flow, you know? We were doing like, I would always get my hair cut, whatever, you know, and during COVID, it just kind of like accidentally kept on growing.
So what's next for this summer? What's any races that you will attend, if there are in the States?
Yeah, I actually got a race coming up June 5th in Washington, D.C. with the Air Force Classic. It's a 2-day. One day is like a 90-minute crit, and then the next day is a 100K crit.
100K crit? That's gonna be a killer, right?
Funny, you know, those 100K crits. It's just like, it's another beast too.
No doubt.
Yeah.
And is the whole squad gonna be there, or like?
Yeah, we should have like, we'll have a squad there.
Okay.
And we'll be going full out because there'll be a big prep for Tulsa.
Yeah.
Tulsa Tough the following kind of week.
And you just mentioned the lead out train. And Legion is known for the famous lead out train that you guys have been pulling. Have you been involved in one of those yet?
You know what? I've only done like team camp lead out trains, right?
Okay, so you haven't been racing those lead out?
No, but I've had a lot of experience with it before. Like,
Yeah.
I've been like Travis McCabe's lead out guy for.
So we were briefly talking about Zwift as we're coming up, and Alec touched a really good point, and I just want him to share.
We were talking about pro teams and how they can have attachment to like different riders or people who just want to be a part of the team. And like Zwift just has been such a great partner with the idea of just like these Lions Den rides or just like multiple races that you guys can kind of do. And so it's been able to like connect with like so many international people, you know, being able to like actually connect with our fans. And like we ride and we'll have like 500 people on the ride and everyone can wear the jersey. Everyone can have like the bike.
The Zwift is really improving every single week. It's amazing the progress in the last couple of years, and I just see it's going to get even bigger than following years. Speaking of Zwift, we saw one of your teammates over this winter, Freddie Ovet.
Yeah, dude.
He won a lot of the Zwift pro races.
He's my Zwift hero, dude.
He's your Zwift
He's my
hero.
Zwift hero. Man, I do all these races with this guy, and I don't know how he wins them. Like, I literally don't understand, but yeah, he'll win and be like, oh guys, sorry I got second. I'm like, what do you mean, dude? I'm like 15th and like dying. Maybe I'm stoked on a top 20.
Next, we're gonna go down and we're gonna do our little challenge up Poly. So me and Tristan will try to lead you out, and you can go as hard as you want, or as easy as you want. We'll see. You go for it? All right.
I'll go for it.
Tristan, you're gonna be the first lead out man.
Yeah.
We want you to bring us to that first really steep part.
Yeah, I'll get you guys to the steep part and take it as inside as I can, so you have the left.
And I'll try to stay with you, Alec,
All right.
until that flatter part at the top.
Yeah, dude.
And then that last
all
kick.
the pressure is on me, dude.
All that last kick is yours, man. Oh. All right, guys, we did 1:15 on the live segment. That's another PR for me. How was that, man?
Dude, it was so hard. It was perfect. Like, Tristan gave us a great lead out. I just felt like we needed to keep the speed a bit higher. So I popped off you.
Yeah.
And then but then on the flat part, you were able to come through, give me like 5-second break.
Yeah, so you get a good rest at the good place, because I kick on that flat part to get those speed.
Yeah.
And
I kicked on that last part, so I mean,
we did 1:15, Tristan. Maybe top 10, man. That'd be awesome, man.
Yeah.
Top 10 on the World Tour climb.
Yeah, exactly. There's a pro race here.
Yeah. Big shout out, Tristan, man. Big watts, man. Good lead out. That was perfect, man.
that's gnarly, dude.
All right, guys, so we just finished the ride with Alec and Tristan. Big shout out to these guys. Thank you, it was super fun. So I got a couple questions from Instagram, so if you guys don't follow me yet over there, you're missing out on a bunch of opportunities to ask the pros some questions. So, are you a spinner or a grinder, and why?
Definitely a spinner, just because it's more efficient for sure.
Le Montagnard asks, how is it to ride with Nation #1 Beast?
Dude, he's awesome, bro. I love that guy. He's one of my good buddies on the team, and yeah, he's an inspiration, dude, for a lot of people.
Randall asks, have you puked during a race?
Oh yeah, for sure. I was in Doha and got I got heat exhausted and like ended up having to stop and throw up, and that was pretty gruesome.
Goran asked anything about training.
And I'd say just keep it fun and don't have a structured schedule, but keep it unstructured. So know what you're gonna do in the week, but work it around like what you're doing. Displace your energy efficiently almost.
Mustafa and AK Chamberlain, what it's like to ride for Legion?
Oh, it's great. It's an inspiration. You know, I'm very proud to ride for Legion. I love what they're about, and yeah, I'm just super proud would be the word for sure.
Cody asked, how do you get strong without a power meter?
You have a heart rate strap.
That's a good one. Our heart rate straps are a lot more affordable, and to be honest, sometimes you can just base off your training with heart rate, and power is just a little add-on, something. It's a good number to flex with your buddies as well, your power.
And perceived exertion. So like when you're first starting out, you know what's going to be your max and what's going to be your easy. So just kind of finding the different kind of zones between that and kind of sharing your workouts that way.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Alex, for the ride. Where can people find you online?
Yeah, you can find me at Alec_Cowan on Instagram and Twitter and all the above.
All right, so there will be links in the description. Shout out to the lead out man of the day, Tristan, today.
Yeah.
You guys know he's the best friend of the channel.
Alec, what's your favorite dinosaur?
Favorite dinosaur? I'd say T-Rex, dude. Even though I have big arms.
All right, thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget.
And shout out this guy, dude. Shout out this guy.
Thank you, Alex.
#1 bike YouTuber in Canada.
Cool. I'm sure we're gonna get to probably ride again each other in the future.
Sure.
When I'll be in LA, hopefully you'll be there at the same time. All right, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you guys on the road or to the next video. Peace.